It's no secret, San Antonio is one of the fastest growing cities in the entire country. But if you're moving with kids or you're searching for a place that offers safety and community, you're not just looking for a great house, you want that perfect neighborhood. And in this video, I'm going to provide you with the top 5 suburbs in the greater San Antonio area based on their school districts, their safety rankings, and I'm even going to provide you with some of the top master plan communities in these areas based on my decade plus of research and putting families into those neighborhoods. So look, when I moved here with my own family, I was convinced I had everything lined up. This is before I got my real estate license. The home looked great online. I did all my research through Zillow. I thought I had everything perfectly set up. And then my kids started in the school district. And then I realized, you know what? I didn't do as thorough of a job as I probably should have. So then I started digging into it more, into the crime stats, into the school rankings, and more importantly, into the community forums online, especially the Facebook groups, where I wish I would have spent more time before we bought our house. And that's when it all came full circle to me. Where you live is almost more important than the home you choose to live in. So we're gonna start with number 5 on my list, Schertz, Texas. It's one of the fastest growing towns northeast of San Antonio. It offers low crime, strong schools, and a comfortable mix of great price point homes. Violent crime in Schertz is well below the state and national average. Meanwhile, schools like Cibolo Steele are 8+ out of 10 rankings every single year. Recently, we've helped 2 or 3 of our clients move to this part of San Antonio, and they often tell me they love the spring festivals and how safe it feels in the communities when they're out for their walks in the evening time or on the walking trails in and around the community. But I'm not gonna lie, it does come with some growing pains. Heavy traffic on I-35 is a bit of an issue for them when they're commuting to and from work. And one of the communities that is my favorite in the area is the Crossvine. Now, I've toured hundreds of master plan communities in and around San Antonio, but there's something about Crossvine's layout, the vibe, and the future vision of the community that really stands out to me, especially if you're looking for that balance between nature and that modern style living. So the Crossvine is located obviously northeast San Antonio, about 2.5 miles from Loop 1604, which is a big loop that goes around San Antonio. And you're only minutes from Randolph Air Force Base. So whether you're commuting to the city or looking for easy access to I-35 or close proximity to New Braunfels, this location checks a lot of those boxes. And the Crossvine is a 500-acre master plan community built with walkability, open spaces, and long-term livability in mind. You've got a really good mix of very well-known national production builders. David Weekley, Highland, Chesmar, and Scott Felder, and different kinds of home styles from the charming craftsman style homes to larger, more contemporary custom built homes. And one of my favorite perks here is a lot of the lots that they have set up here, they back up to green belts or parks, and that makes it feel more intentional. It gives you that private style. You're not just stacked up right next to each other in a cookie cutter home format. This whole entire community was designed to feel closer to nature in each residence. And it's one of the most amenity-rich neighborhoods in the entire area, especially for its price point. We're talking miles of hiking and biking trails, a resort-style pool with splash zone for the kiddos, even an amphitheater for those outdoor events, small little pocket parks throughout the neighborhood, a bocce ball court, lending libraries, and a community pavilion. It's like hill country living meets suburban convenience. So, Schertz gives you safety, solid schools, and an unbelievable location. Just need to make sure you budget for that lovely everyday I-35 commute. Coming in at number 4 is the city of Boerne, nestled in the beautiful hill country of Texas. Founded in 1849, it's full of charm, cafes, and wonderful hill country streets to explore. And if we want to talk schools first, Boerne ISD ranks at the top. SAT scores, GPA rankings, graduation rates, they're all stellar. We've got a couple of teacher clients that have relocated to Boerne ISD, and they tell me the student engagement is off the charts here. And one of my favorite communities in all of Boerne is Esperanza. This master plan community spans over 1,700 acres of beautiful rolling terrain, and it's winning awards for a great reason. Homes range from the mid 500,000s all the way up to over $1 million here. And this community is anchored by 6 of the top tier builders in the country. We're talking the names of Perry, Highland, Scott Felder, Chesmar, Monticello, and Toll Brothers. It's the ultimate hill country meets modern, and definitely needs to be on your list if you're thinking about relocating to the Boerne area. So you're probably thinking, what is it even like to live here? Well, let's picture two 11-acre water-themed clubs, complete with lazy rivers, splash pad, fitness centers, sand volleyball courts, dog park, playgrounds, tree forts, and miles of walking trails. Literally every corner feels like a surprise. And one of the things that I love are when my clients will send me pictures of when they're out on the hiking trails or where they're at the resort style pool at Esperanza, just being like, thank you so much for helping us find this location. We absolutely love living here. That's the number one thing I like to get the most from my clients. Now, Esperanza is located off Highway 46, just northeast of Boerne, only a few minutes from Boerne's historic downtown. It's a super short drive to Guadalupe River State Park and Cascade Caverns. So whether you're heading into San Antonio or you just plan on floating the river that day, or you're just gonna grab coffee at one of the local cafes, Boerne provides you with that sweet spot. So to wrap it up, you have elite schools, very low crime, and gorgeous hill country rolling terrain. Boerne is basically ideal for families that don't mind the extra drive and want that hill country experience. Number 3 on this list, Alamo Heights, a city just north of downtown San Antonio. So if you're after a neighborhood that blends Texas culture, top tier schools, and unbeatable charm, then Alamo Heights is where you need to be focusing. So Alamo Heights dates back to the 1830s and was named after San Antonio pioneer George Breckinridge. And fast forward to today, it's a walkable enclave just 4.5 miles north of the downtown of San Antonio. It's an incorporated city with its own schools, police, and fire services. I mean, honestly, the location is a 10 out of 10. And it's not just pretty and charming, it's also practical. You're minutes from Fort Sam, the Riverwalk, the zoo, the botanical gardens, art museums, and a quarry market. And on Broadway, which is a street that runs through Alamo Heights all the way into downtown, you've got bustling cafes and restaurants. And one of my favorites is La Panaderia. You have to check it out if you come to San Antonio. And other amazing restaurants like Cappy's and Bistro 09. And if you choose this area, you get to have these in your backyard. Now, Alamo Heights is kind of small. It's home to about 7,400 people, with its median age close to 40 years old. And it's a pretty affluent average American household, with most incomes here averaging nearly $185,000, which makes Alamo Heights a mature, established community. Almost 75% of the homes here are owner occupied, with home values averaging around $766,000. So it's well heeled, but it's still accessible for folks who value quality and centrality. Now let's talk for families. Alamo Heights ISD is a very strong pull. AH ISD has super high marks across the board, and their dropout rate is less than 1%. Nearly 50% of the students are in AP participation, and the student body is about 52% Caucasian and 40% Hispanic. So Alamo Heights blends city ease with suburban perks. You've got Olmos Basin Park and the vast Breckinridge Park with all of its trails. Tons of playgrounds, the Japanese tea gardens, train rides, the golf course, and the zoo. There are endless walkable streets, the boutique shops, the cozy cafes, and really it's like a urban suburb vibe, all located just north of downtown San Antonio. Now let's go a little bit northwest to the city of Helotes. And this place is perfect for those looking for that small town charm, outdoor fun, while still providing easy access to San Antonio. Helotes is a hill country treasure with character, community, and convenience. Now, Helotes started as a rural settlement and incorporated itself in 1981. Today, they have just over 9,000 residents, which helps keep that country charm alive, especially in Old Town Helotes, with its unique shops, its boutiques, and the legendary Floors Country Store, where Texas music history lives. Now, Helotes is located just 16 miles from the downtown center of San Antonio, located off 1604. And it truly offers you that peaceful escape without completely cutting you off from the city life. It's top rated for safety and community, with crime rates hovering just under 46%, which is less than the state average. And Helotes lives on strong local connections. They offer annual events here like Cornyball, the first Saturday market. We've already mentioned the live music at Floors Country Store, parades, yard sales. Helotes shows off its pride in its roots and its community spirit. And I've got several communities here in Helotes that should be on your radar, especially if you like the older ranch style homes. And places that kind of offer these into the new construction are Sonoma Ranch, The Sanctuary, Helotes Canyon, Triana, and Shadow Canyon. Now, in these areas, the housing styles and prices are broad, roughly $300,000 all the way up to $800,000, targeting both the first-time home buyers and also move-up families. And lot sizes in some of these subdivisions can be pretty generous, matching that Helotes country feel. Now, families will greatly appreciate that Helotes is located firmly in the North Side ISD, which is not only one of the biggest ISDs in the entire state, but is very well ranked academically, with strong supports in STEM, arts, and athletics. And here, outdoor lovers will love the Government Canyon State National Area with miles of hiking and biking trails, plus a plethora of other local parks, restaurants, playgrounds. It is just ideal for weekend family adventures. And Helotes really fits a broad crowd, from young families wanting affordable spaces but still in great school districts, outdoor lovers who crave the trails, and empty nesters and retirees drawn to community, safety, and they just want that small town feel. Basically, it fits anybody that wants a calmer home life without giving up all those conveniences. Now, if you're looking for a place that offers luxury, tons of green space, and top tier schools with just a little bit of a drive from San Antonio, welcome to number one on our list, Fair Oaks Ranch, a hidden hill country gem blending community, country, and convenience. This area is located just 15 miles northwest of downtown San Antonio and 8 miles just southeast of Boerne. Fair Oaks sits across 3 separate counties, Bexar, Kendall, and Comal. And it started as an oil baron's ranch back in the 1930s, and today has grown into a scenic 5,000 acre city of about 10,000 people. This community boasts over 3,000 single family homes and it's growing every single day. And they kind of range from cozy ranch style homes up to multi-million-dollar estates with custom properties. To get into Fair Oaks Ranch, you're gonna be right around the $350 price point, and then you'll slide into that 7-figure range, with the average price point in the area about $450,000. And at the heart of this community lies Fair Oaks Ranch Golf and Country Club. And here, obviously, you've got a great golf course, tennis courts, pools, and they're in the midst of a clubhouse renovation, so that's gonna be spectacular for years to come. They have over 10 miles of nature trails and plenty of parks like Cibolo Creek, and it really makes it feel like this place is where convenience meets the outdoors. Now let's talk school districts. It is served by the highly acclaimed Boerne ISD, and some of it by Comal ISD, because again, it lies over several different counties. Most of the kids here are gonna attend Fair Oaks Ranch or Van Raub Elementary Schools, Boerne Middle School South, and Boerne Champion High School. Now, we've had people buy out in Fair Oaks, and to kind of summarize, it's more of like a mature, affluent community. The median age is hovering around 46 years old, and the average individual income is about $76,000 a year. And residents here really appreciate its low density while offering a country feel and HOA maintained amenities. What I really love about Fair Oaks Ranch is when I'm out there showing properties is the beautiful Texas hill country landscape where this sits. With its leaf-lined drives, its wildlife corridors, but with its country club mindset. Me being a golfer, I fit right into that. It's relaxed, safe, and exudes pride of homeownership. Hands down, Fair Oaks Ranch checks every single box. Scenic, upscale, and family friendly. And you're just minutes from city charm and obviously the town of Boerne. So whether you're drawn to the luxury and the wide open spaces of Fair Oaks Ranch, or perhaps the small town charm of Helotes, maybe it's the rich history and the great schools of Alamo Heights, or perhaps the lifestyle and the master planned amenities in Schertz, or maybe it's that perfect hill country balance in Boerne. You have incredible options in the greater San Antonio area. And relocating does not have to feel overwhelming. I've helped countless families and professionals make smooth, confident moves to neighborhoods just like these I just listed here. And I'd love to be able to help you too. So if you are thinking about relocating to anywhere in the greater San Antonio area, whether it's for family, retirement, work, or just a lifestyle change, reach out. I'll help you find not just a house, but the right community for you to call home for your next chapter. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.